strawberry and lime cheesecake for you all. The best thing about it is vegan, and as many of you requested, it is nut free. So I'm going to get started with the base, and today I'm using the Vitamix A3500i. There's quite a few models, so I'm still getting used to it, but as you can see here, I've got the low profile 2-litre container, and inside I've got 2 1/4 cups of shredded coconut. I've got 3 tablespoons of cacao powder, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of vanilla paste. And I'm going to add to that some delicious soaked and pitted medjool dates. There's a cup of these, and I'm going to pop it in. And as you can see, the beauty of the Vitamix Ascent series is it's actually not reading this container once I put it on, mainly because I don't have my lid on. And that's one of the safety features of this machine, which is fantastic, so no hands are going to get chomped in the process. So make sure it's clipped on, and once you've clipped it on properly, it'll read that and the little emergency sign will go away. And what I'm going to do is just pulse it a few times, and that's all you really need to get that base going for your cheesecake and your lined cake tin. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to turn it up to about speed, we'll go pretty high, 7, and go on. And that is literally all you need for that base. And the reason it's going to stick all together, oh, it smells delicious, is because of those medjool dates. And so what we do, you don't need any oil or anything like that, simply because you've got all that shredded coconut. So it's going to stick in there. I'm going to get just a little bit of a spoon. Don't leave the spoon in the container, which I've nearly done many times before. And just get all around the edges there. So I always use the back of a metal spoon and flick it around the kitchen. Back of a metal spoon to push the base down. So this is already how it's looking. And you can push it out a little bit. But pop it in the fridge for a little bit and set it, and we'll get onto the filling now. We've got 800 mils of coconut cream, half a cup of maple syrup. We've also got the juice and zest from a lime, and I'm going to pop in 2 cups of strawberries here. Don't worry, all the measurements are on our website written out, so we can link you to that later on. And what we're going to do is blend this all up. Make sure the lid's on nice and tight, and get going. Pop it on. Alright, now the majority of that is nice and smooth, and it smells delicious. So to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil with some agar powder in here. You have the option of popping it into a pot and cooking it on the stovetop, but with the Vitamix you have the friction heat of the blade, so I'm going to blend this until it gets nice and steamy, and the heat will activate the agar and therefore set in the fridge. Bit of science involved here, everyone, but it's I mean, if you don't want to use nuts or anything to set the cake base, this is a great way to do it. Alright, that's been running for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, it's nice and hot. So that's going to activate the agar. So we'll let it cool down for a little bit, and then hopefully get it setting in the fridge. Alright, so I've let my filling for the strawberry and lime cheesecake cool down for about 20 minutes now, and my base from the fridge is looking delicious. I've loosened it up a little bit just from the bottom, just so it doesn't stick to the sides. And I'm going to pour it in. And once it's already starting to thicken up because of that agar mixture, and once it's set in the fridge for about 3 hours if you need, I'm going to garnish it with some beautiful lime that I've dehydrated in the Sedona dehydrator. It's nice and crispy at the moment, so you could go crazy with that with orange, lemons, and I'm going to chop up some strawberries and hopefully not eat it all in one sitting. So happy blending, everyone.